Greetings, everyone. So, I am on my way, headed back to Tamale once again, and we're just sitting on the tarmac in the plane, listening to the pre flight instructions from the airplane operators. And yes, my phone is in airplane mode as I sit and await the rest of the instructions, and then we will be taking off. So, this is Kamishira from Kamishira's Corner, and I am headed to Tamale to take care of some personal spiritual matters, and I'm excited. Just listening to the final messages from the crew about flight safety and what to do in case of an emergency. And then soon we will be taking off. Alrighty, guys, I'll see you in the air. Okay, so we are about to take off. I like filming when the plane is about to go in the air because I think it's interesting. I hope you think it's interesting too. Excuse the background noise. I'm recording while I'm sitting outside in the breeze underneath the tent. About to get up in the air. And what happens when you're leaving, I realized from the last time I went to Tamale, when we're leaving Accra to go to Tamale, we're actually flying south first. So it takes off flying south. It actually goes all the way to the water before it turns around, climbs in altitude, and then makes its way up north to Tamale. You're going to see that happen. So the plane is going to go first. You're going to see it go over the water and then turn and go back up north. Enjoy. Okay, so we are turning and going up north now. And I didn't film the whole flight, as you can see. I started to film as the plane started to descend because we are now over Tamale. And the population in Tamale is a lot less, so you're not going to see as many buildings. And some parts kind of look very dry, as if it's a desert, even though We are in rainy season. It's a lot drier up north and a lot hotter as well. So this is the plane as it is about to descend, or rather as it is descending into the Tamale airport. Amaraba. That means welcome in Dagbali, which is the language that is spoken in Tamale. Well, at least one of the languages. One of the major languages that's spoken in Tamale. Getting closer to the landing, and I don't think I'm going to get the entire landing, unfortunately, but I'll get close enough. So we have landed, and this is actually sometime after we've landed because someone picked me up from the airport. It was all arranged for me in a car. We got some things that I needed to get, and then I was taken to my hotel. So this is later on that day. I'm being picked up from the I was picked up from the hotel, and the guy came on a motorcycle. He was like, "How are you with a motorcycle?" And I looked at him like, no, I don't do motorcycles. Mind you, this is after I've seen a horrible accident in Accra. So he arranged for me to ride in the yellow, which is what we're riding in right now. It's like a 3-wheeled vehicle, and they run like taxis, and we're on our way to the chief's house. We're going to the shrine so I can get my divinations. And this is me. I'm not drinking from the cup. I'm actually saying my prayers, and then I'm going to call my ancestors and pour libations over the different shrines. And this is Chief Banzaba, who did my divination for me, and he performed all of the spiritual rites for me. Very thankful to Chief Montana and the Chief Banzaba as well. And thankful to my interpreter, Zach. Mpayapam, as they say in the Dagbali language, which means I appreciate you. It's the way of saying thank you. So I'm just asking, making sure I'm doing the right thing. So I'm calling my ancestors, and I'm giving spirits to the different shrines, asking them for their blessings, for them to open the door so that all of the work that is being done on my behalf is successful, so that all of my endeavors here in Ghana and beyond are successful, and for protection from all sorts of misdeeds, evil, bad intentions, misfortune, sickness, all of those things that we don't want, but that are a part of life. So we're asking for protection for me and my family, as well as asking for blessings in my endeavors, and for all of the doors to be opened so that those endeavors can be realized. So afterwards, I was taken back to my hotel, and it was actually a 2-day process while I was there. So I was able to receive a divination, which gave me a lot of insight into my life, and I was able to get the work done that I asked for. Offerings were made, and within the offering there were signs that the offerings were received well and that things would be progressing well for me in the future. So again, I say Mpaya Pam. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I appreciate you. Very appreciative of the work from Chief Banzaba, the work from Zach, which was my translator, and he helped to arrange all of my transportation for the 2 days that I'm there, and of course escorted me back to the airport. And this is just me leaving the scene of me leaving the shrine, going back to my hotel. I didn't do that much filming while I was here because most of what I was doing, of course, was private for me and for my family. I have a film of it, but I'm not going to share that here on YouTube. I'll just share the prayers that I was doing, and that's enough. You can see there's a lot of yellows, those 3-wheeled taxi vehicles, and a lot of motorcycles in the north. So you'll see the elders, the young people like in junior high and high school, and all ages in between, men and women riding the motorcycles. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Mpaya Pam. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.